Coach, you've had almost a full week of practice now to get ready for Washburn. Are you pleased with the way the team's responding?
I am. I think we've had probably the best, 2 or 3 days of practice that we've had in a long time, and I think our team's done a good job of staying connected and staying focused on each game for what it is and trying to prepare the right way. And I think our preparation and their work has been very good so far this week.
Looking at Washburn, this is a team that struggled early in the season, but they seem to be playing really well right now. What is it that stands out about the way Washburn's playing?
I think when you look at them defensively, I think they've been very good defensively all year. I think they're one of the better defensive teams in the MIAA, and so it enables them to be competitive in every game that they're playing in. Offensively, I know they struggled at times, but they have some good offensive players. Their inside game that they have in their post is very good, and then they have some good perimeter players. The Gamble kid had a career high against us a year ago, and she made 22 against us. And but it all starts with Hunter up front, and Hunter's a very good offensive player. And I think as she plays well offensively, her team plays well.
What about your team on Saturday? What do you see as the big keys?
Defensively, we're going to have to be much better interior-wise. We're going to have to guard the post a lot better. We're going to have to make sure offensively that we execute a lot better too on the offensive end to maybe just get some cleaner opportunities and some cleaner shots than what we've been getting here late. And I think that we got to be competitive on the glass. We can't let them just get a bunch of offensive rebounds against us either.
Lady?
Great. I know it was different because when I first got hired here, like the second day I was in Emporia, I had to go to the Social Security office and get a new Social Security card, and I was filling out my application, and the guy said, "Hey, you're the new coach at Emporia State, right?" And I said, "Yeah," and he goes, "Beat the Bods." So I think at that moment right there, I probably realized the significance of the game, and when you go back historically, the traditions of both programs is just kind of unparalleled, honestly, and I think that just plays into it as well. And there's no game like it on our schedule, that's for sure. Our players understand that, their players understand it, and so it makes it a great environment and a great game.
And how is it playing this game on the road versus playing it at home?
I think honestly, it's irrelevant just because you're going to play them again. As far as whether it's at home or away first, obviously you like to play them at home. It's always more difficult on the road, for sure. We've had some tough games up there, and they've had some success down here, too as well. But I think no matter if you play them first or you play them second, whether at home or away, it's you're going to play them at some point. You're going to get their best shot.
And your defense, its zone is pretty unique. Just how do you think that's going to play out this weekend's game against the Washburn offense?
Well, right now, our zone, it's been pretty easy for everybody to attack us, to be quite honest, and we haven't been very sharp in what we've been doing defensively. So I think, for us to be able to make our rotations and to guard the areas that we need to, zone defense-wise, that's very important for us. Coach Mack does a really good job of attacking us in the high post, and that's a tough spot to guard when you're playing zone, and something that we're having to work on a lot here in practice this week.
Mitchell?
Well, I think if you look at the box scores, you just kind of look and see that we just haven't shot the ball very well. We're 17 and 94 from the three-point line in the last 3 games. And I think it kind of, as we shoot the basketball well or don't, it kind of fuels everything else. It's hard to play defense whenever you don't shoot the ball well. When you take as many three-point shots as we do, and you miss those shots, inevitably those are long shots, long rebounds. And so you're putting pressure on your defense because you're giving up a lot of transition points as well, and so maybe some easier opportunities for teams. And so for us, we have to get back to making more shots and getting better shots and getting easier shots for our team. And right now we're just in the middle of a really, really bad cold shooting slump. I have a lot of confidence in them. We have the same players we had a year ago, minus one player. We've had some injuries during the course of this season that's kind of thrown our rotations off, kind of throughout since before Thanksgiving. We've had some COVID isolation situations to where we've had to, had to make some adjustments to our lineups too as well, and those kind of things. And so we haven't really had, just a clean, full stretch with all of our players there, so to speak, for for what we know we're capable of. I think this week is probably the first time we've had a full complement of players in practice, and to be able to try to prepare and try to move forward. So we have 12 games left on the schedule for this season so far, and we think we have some great opportunity there to get on a run and for us to be able to win some games and finish in the manner that we want to finish.
Let's start. Washburn, hey, this is the last time you're going to play at Lee Arena. What's the mentality you guys need to take into this game?
We just got to be aggressive. I think that's one thing that we've kind of struggled with here lately is just coming out and being aggressive right off the bat. So that's one thing we're really focusing on, especially against Washburn at Washburn. It's a big game for us, big game for both towns, big historical thing behind it. So we're coming in excited, ready to go.
Granted, you'd lost the last 3 games that you guys have played. Are you guys looking at this as maybe an opportunity to have a new beginning to the rest of the season?
For sure, yeah. Last couple games we dropped. We have struggled here lately with having a full roster, like Coach was saying. This has been the first full week that we've had everybody back. We've had a great week of practice. Everyone's excited. We have a lot of energy. We're going into this game ready to make a turnaround. Good, how are you? Yeah, just the historical aspect behind it. You go around town, everybody's saying beat the Bods, beat the Bods. So it's something you hear not even when we're about to play them, but you hear it year round. So just the whole town's behind you, the whole town's rooting for you. So we have that going into the game, and we're just really excited. Yeah, they have some really good posts. So we need, and that's something we struggle with too on defense is post play. So we're looking at that. Also, Hunter Bentley, she's a really good player. Played against her once in high school. So really looking forward to playing against her again. But yeah, just really post Hunter Bentley, we're just trying to lock in on them. It's been interesting. It's been difficult. We've just had to fight through a lot of adversity. And that's something that I've seen our team do before is fighting through that adversity, rising up and rising up to a challenge. And coaches challenged us here lately, and we're really looking forward to being able to redeem ourselves and push forward and have our season go up from here. Yeah, I have a high level of confidence in us. We have a really good team. Basically, same team as last year. We did pretty good last year. So I think that with the right mindset, and I do think we do have the right mindset, we're going to come out and push this thing forward and get it started. Thanks.
All right, Karsen, Washburn, you've watched them on film. What does it boil down to Saturday for you guys?
I would definitely say our defense. Just locking down on defense and not letting them get easy buckets. I think the last few games we've just let teams just annihilate us inside and outside. So really just toning in on our defense and being solid the whole game.
You mentioned the defensive aspect of it, but how much has it made playing defense more of a challenge when your shots aren't going in for you?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. You know, when shots aren't falling, it's hard for some people to sprint back. You know, because their confidence just goes straight down. But I think we've been making an emphasis on that lately. That we need to play defense and get a stop to build our confidence up on offense. Good. How are you? Just doing a lot of drills with communication and coverages, and then I don't know, just working together as a team. I feel like the last few games we haven't been connected. We have like 2 or 3 girls that are connected, but not all 5 are on the same page. So just making sure this week that all 5 people that are out on the court know what they're doing and know their responsibilities.
And what are you just looking forward to about playing in this rivalry game in the middle of the season?
Honestly, just going out and competing with my teammates. I think that's the best thing that we can do right now. We've been in this little slump, but I think going out and just competing and working hard, playing hard every possession, and not wasting any possessions is really what I'm looking forward to on Saturday.
And what aspects of your team do you think Washburn is really honing in on and don't study?
I feel like we are a very good offensive team when we're making shots. So definitely, they're probably trying to lock us up on the outside when we can make shots. I think that's what we're really best at. We're kind of on and off with shooting, but I think if they really tone in on that, that will be what they're working on this week. Thank you.